Hi, my name is Jerald Simon. I'm the president and founder of Music Motivation. And every week I come out with a brand new cool song and cool exercise. It's part of an annual subscription I created to teach music theory the fun way. And so right now I'm going to play for you Coming Full Circle. It's a primer level or beginning level piano piece for beginning students. And it's all in pentascale position. And I'm teaching intervals, second, third, fourth, fifth intervals, how to get the fingers to play together at the same time. So let me play this and then I'll explain more about it. Now, it's not too difficult of a piece, and again, we're in pentascale position, but I want the students to learn how to play more than one note at a time. And so they're playing first, second, third, fourth, fifth intervals, and they're playing those, practicing playing along with the music. Right now, I'm going to play the same piece, but I'm going to slow it way down at practice speed, where we cut the tempo in half. It's good to have the students practice this and then play it at performance speed. Now we have that steady pulse, okay, that steady tempo, and we have the click, okay, playing along with them. The nice thing about all of these cool songs and cool exercises, they're playing with an actual musician, an entire band if you want to think of it like that. They're not playing with MIDI tracks, okay, they're playing with an instrument and musicians backing them up. That is what the background minus track is. I recorded every single instrument, one instrument at a time, track by track, to have the students playing with a live musician. And I played with the click every time I recorded each individual instrument, so I was playing with the metronome. So this is a fun way for them to take the metronome to the next level, to play along with musicians. In this case, it's just one musician multiplied over and over again, but they're playing with background instruments. It is fun. It sounds great to have the students practice and to keep them on tempo. So right now I'm going to play the cool exercise, and again I'm teaching the intervals to help the students practice playing more than one note at a time, but everything is in pentascale position, C major pentascale in this case. Now, even though we go up high and we go down low, where the right hand goes up an octave and the left hand goes down an octave, everything is still written in the C pentascale position. The right hand, it says 8 VA, the octava symbol, to take the right hand up, and the left hand has the ottava profundo basso, where it has the 8VB, where it goes down an octave. So we have the two splits, but everything is still written in pentascale position because I want the students, even beginning students, to learn how to go up high and go down low. I don't want them stuck in a little position. I want them to go all over the keyboard, and I'll write the music where they can play it and read it because they may not know all of the notes higher or lower on the staff, and when we get to the ledger lines up above the staff or below the staff, they may not know those notes, but the way I've created the piece, it is all right there, and then they can just go up an octave or go down an octave to move them out of that pentascale position, but still they're playing the pentascale position. It's kind of a trick in a way to help them feel better and to help their parents perk up and say, wow, they're going all over the keyboard. It gives them the motivation to continue practicing, to make music, because they're playing music that sounds like real music and they're enjoying it and having fun. Right now, let me play this cool exercise and then I will explain a little more about this. Now that wasn't too difficult, it wasn't too challenging, but again, this is for beginning level students, and we're playing the intervals, just starting off first, second, third, fourth, fifth. I'm going to play this again at practice speed, and then I'll explain more about it. Listen as we cut the tempo in half. Now, I want you to think about these intervals. If you are a teacher, how can you teach the students to have fun learning these intervals? Learning the theory is half the battle, and that's wonderful, but once you learn the theory, what can you do with it? That is the other half of the problem. Learning the theory is great, but then all of a sudden you have this knowledge, and you know these scales and chords and intervals, but what can you do with them? Right now I'd like to explain how to use the theory from this cool exercise to do something with it, to create music of your own. And let me show you. To begin with, I'm going to show you the left hand, and I'll just start in the second measure. The left hand is playing a fifth interval, and then the fourth, then the third, and then the second. Now, you could say perfect fifth, perfect fourth, major third, major second if you want to, and call them by their rightful names. With younger students and beginning students, I just say first, second, third, fourth, fifth. And I have them show me what the interval is. They don't need to know whether it's a perfect fifth interval or whether it's a diminished fifth interval. They don't need to know if it's an augmented third, okay, or a perfect fourth. They don't need to tell me what it is at the beginning. I do want them to know, but at the beginning, as long as they know first, second, third, fourth, fifth, I am a happy camper, and I am fine with that. And then later on, as they advance and as they get better and better, then we can talk about the properties of the intervals, whether they are augmented, whether they are diminished, whether they are major, minor, perfect. So right now, I'm going to talk about just first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then we're going to talk about what we can do with it. Let me play the second interval, in this case C and D, then the third, C and E, then the fourth, C and F, then the fifth, C and G. And I can play those going up and coming down. Now, I do throw in some interesting intervals where we have the fourth going from a fourth to a fourth. But look at how they go. Measure 6, I have a fourth interval, and then we go to another fourth interval. Okay? We're just playing that fourth and then going back and forth. It's a good exercise to go back and forth from a fourth to a fourth. It's a little interesting for the beginning students, but it's fun to have them practice. And then I tell students, let's create something. And I call out random numbers, 1 through 5. Whether it's first, second interval, third interval, fourth interval, fifth interval, I call out random numbers, and then I have the students copy what I am saying. So watch, if I said a random number, I'll say 5, 3, 2, 4. 5, 3, 2, 4. What if I said 2, 3, 4, 5? 2, 3, 4, 5. What if I said 5, 4, 2, 5? 5, 4, 2, 5. And what I'll do is I'll have the students start to play doing these intervals where they become comfortable enough that they can just readily play the intervals. And then I will say, I want you to just play any random note from the C major pentascale with the right hand, and the left hand is going to accompany playing these random numbers that I call out, and the right hand will create something. Listen to this. I'm going to start off, I'll do 3, 2, 4, 3. So 3, 2, 4, 3. 3, 2, 4, 3, 3, 2, 4, 3. That's all I'm doing with my left hand. With my right hand, I'm just going to take the notes from the C major pentascale and play around. Play them in any order. Play them in any rhythm. See what you can create. So watch this. And then I went to a fifth, then a fourth, then another fourth where I did the D to the G, and all I am doing, I'm playing and creating something. It's not too difficult, it's pretty simple, and the students have a blast taking the theory and applying it. Again, it's that practical application. Once we understand the theory and we've had them play through the exercises, that is wonderful, but what can we do? How can we make them connect with the music? Where they can arrange a song, they can compose a song, create something that is meaningful, where someone will say, you wrote that? That was your composition? And all of a sudden, they begin motivating themselves more than the piano teacher or the parent, because they are doing something that they can see value in, because others have noticed that they are doing something worthwhile and it is theirs. They take ownership for it. So have fun with this cool song and cool exercise. Every week I come out with a brand new cool song and cool exercise, and you can just go to my website, musicmotivation.com, learn more about it. The actual page on my website is musicmotivation.com/annual subscription, and it explains about all of the cool songs, cool exercises. You can watch every single video that I have filmed and created. If you go to my YouTube page, it's youtube.com/Jerald Simon. I would love to hear from you if you have any questions, or if you'd like to tell me how these cool songs and cool exercises are helping you and helping your studio. Please don't hesitate to send me a message. You can email me. My email address is Jerald Simon, JeraldSimon @musicmotivation.com. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoy creating these cool songs and cool exercises every week, and I really love teaching the theory. I love theory, but I love what you can do with it. That practical application, how you can apply it, and how you can create something and teach others to create music of their own. I hope you have a wonderful week. Until next Friday, I will keep playing, and I hope you will do the same thing. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you next week.